What's up, everybody? Oh, get rid of that. Long weekend. We're back. I took a really long weekend, but you know how it is sometimes, guys. With all this studying stuff, sometimes you just gotta let your brain chill when your brain needs to chill. You know what I mean? We've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, so not being productive at all. Hey Russo, what's up, man? Tony's in. What's up, Tony? Yeah. I'm gonna actually remove you and you. Where's my blue at? Why do I sound depressed? Oh, I hope I don't. I'm feeling pretty good today, actually. Believe it or not. Okay. Alright, so what's up, dudes? We can continue on our journey through quadratics. There's a lot that we still need to cover, but today's kind of a cozy day. I know it's like pretty snowy outside. Tony, you hate the snow? Why? I like the snow a lot, and it's just nice to like sit inside, just be cozy on a snowing day. What's up, Edmund? Yeah, big agree from Venna there. Yeah, it's like I just want a cozy vibe. That's like all I want. That's all I want. So we're gonna continue on our road of understanding quadratics in the SAT. There's a lot that we still need to cover. Like for example, we haven't really covered graphing at all. Yeah, do you guys think schools are gonna be closed in New York City tomorrow? Could be. Could be. I will keep my fingers crossed for you guys because that would be really sick. Okay, so just some things, just really quick, just to go over, just so if everybody's jumping into this stream, you'll kind of be caught up with everybody else. But it's a pretty small stream, so I'm going to just try to get through this as quick as possible. We have our standard form for any quadratic equation, right? And for example, this could be something like that. So why is there barely anyone? Because it's the winter. It's the winter grind. After the SHSAT, normally what I do is I just take a break until March. Like I don't do anything. But I'm trying to get into the SAT. So you guys are going to get the benefit of the small stream or whatever, but it helps me out because I just am trying to put more content out there for people who want to go to college but who can't afford like crazy tutoring or test prep or anything like that. So normal quadratic, standard form, and then you also know the quadratic formula at this point. Okay, so you also know the quadratic formula. This will get you the two roots. What's up, Shad? This will get you the two roots because of that plus minus, that plus and minus. So that's why you'll end up with the two roots there. Yeah. Is it Bill de Blasio that decides the closure? Is it like him? And he's just like says yes, and then they're closed? Or he says, is he like the groundhog for winter? That's kind of funny. So we know the quadratic formula. We're down with that. So what we're going to venture into today is midpoint to be able to find, or not the midpoint, rather the vertex. We have to be able to find the vertex. Because if we have like a normal kind of coordinate plane like this, and you'll normally have a parabola that does something like that. Here's a root here, here's a root. We need to find this vertex. And one thing you'll notice about the vertex is it is exactly between the two roots. So if you know what the two roots are, like let's say this is x equals 2 and x equals 12, we know exactly where this is going to be, and the vertex is going to be when x equals 7, because the difference, oh, actually, yeah, that works out perfectly. So yeah, that's going to be our value. The easy way to find this vertex, is the equation b over 2a. Rather, negative b over 2a. So yeah, we're gonna go into how to find all of this stuff and how to use it practically in a problem. So let me bust open a problem really quick here. Oh yeah, that negative b over 2a. Perfect. Yeah, you got it, Rusum. Exactly. I did throw, to be fair, I did throw a negative sign in there at the end. It just took me a second to remember. Okay, so let me just throw some problems at you guys and see how you guys do. Let me actually pull up Desmos so that I can give you guys a good problem here. So just chill for 1 second. I'll be right back. If I have the equation like this, a rocket's height is graphed using the expression cool. All right, so I guess this is the first question. So this is an example of a word problem that they'll give you on the SAT. So start getting used to seeing this type of stuff. They give you a straight up equation like this. Do you have to do all this geometry? Why don't you send me an email with some geometry, man? We can slink into that. So here is the question. I'll give you guys like a minute and a half to think about it. Let's go. Oh, whatever. You guys know the first word is A. Triangle inequalities. Oof. But dude, Rusam, you have hard geometry homework, dude. That's for real. Yeah, I got you for yards, Tony. Okay, so we are approaching the time that this should take you. Okay, so that's it. That is the time for a question like this. I don't think this is too hard, but we're going to go over it either way. So I know the first thing you guys are probably going to notice is that we're not dealing with y and x. We are dealing with h of t and t, which is fine. That doesn't really affect us too much. So to find that pinnacle, because right now the graph of this guy kind of looks like this. Let me draw a coordinate plane. The graph of this guy kind of looks like that, more or less. Okay. So we need to find the max height of the dude. So that's going to be the vertex. So it's going to be negative b over 2a. So that's going to be negative 4 over 2 times the quantity of -1. Okay, so what our x value of this is going to be is -4 over -2, aka +2. So the x value for this is 2 comma, we don't know, but that's what we need to figure out. So that's all this is into it. So Venna thinks it's 17 now. Ooh, maybe Shad's on 12. Ooh, Fuse is on 12. All right, let's see. All right, chill. Venna got 17 in her dreams. 17. All right. So Emily's got 9. It's got a cosine Tony here. Chill. So now what we have to do is we need to plug in this x value into, or this t value back into the equation, and then we're money. That's it. That's all we got to do. So we have this 2 squared, which is 4. A negative of that would be -4. I guess I'll just plug it in. 4 plus 4 times 2, which is 8, plus 5. So this -4 and 5 will equal +1. 8 plus 1, 9. That's it. 2, 9. And that is the pinnacle, 9 yards. So that's how this one goes. Yeah, the bandwagon. Yeah, exactly. It shook some people. So Jason, just to kind of break this down again on how this one goes, this is the graph. This is our equation here, and if you were to put it into a graphing calculator or like whatever, this is what it will look like. Okay, and so after 2 seconds, because t here is our seconds, after 2 seconds we get to the pinnacle. How do we know that that is the vertex? Well, we use our -b over 2a formula, and if you remember, this is just like h of t equals -t squared plus 4t plus 5. We can just map that over our kind of normal ax squared plus bx plus c. And so that a is going to go with a -1, that b is going to go with the 4, and the c is 5. So -b, -4 over 2a, 2 times -1. Then we get our x value for the vertex. Yeah. Dude. So the negative isn't included. What do you mean, Venna? What do you mean the negative isn't included? What's up, Rachel? The negative is included. You have to imagine that a thing like this, the t squared, is its own thing, and then we take the negative of it, because if -t squared would just be +t. So that's why we got to throw the negative before the entirety of the t squared. I get it. It's kind of confusing. I get the difference between a -t squared versus a -t squared. These are actually two different things when it comes to graphing an equation. So just be aware of that most of the time what we're going to be dealing with is this, which is just the negative of t squared. I know it's confusing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's how this goes. Should I do a 24-hour holiday stream on Christmas? Dude, no one's gonna come on Christmas. Yeah, nobody's gonna come on Christmas. I might do a holiday stream with with Christmas related problems, but yeah, I thought I was gonna do a Thanksgiving stream, but I got too lazy for that. All right, good job, everybody. Clap, clap, clap. Very nice. So let me see if I can throw something a little bit more difficult your way. Let me see. Ooh, that might be kind of fun. It is negative of 2 squared and not, yeah, exactly, Venna. Exactly. That's what they indicate. And I could pull up Desmos to show you, but yeah, when they do equations like that, that's what they're indicating there. Otherwise, it would make really no difference. Let me see if I can actually. Oops. Yeah, that's the same thing. All right, so let me get another equation for you guys. No. Oh, wait, actually. Ooh, almost done with this problem, building this problem for you guys. Just give me a sec. Does that work? No. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put an equation together, and I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions based off of this equation. Does this come out clean? No, it does not. Hold on one more second. All right, so give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and then we'll get into this problem. Okay, so check this out. Check this out. All right, so I do need to fix my profile pic. That's actually totally. I've been procrastinating like crazy on that. I will be doing streams on winter break. If you have Regents questions, you can ask me those questions like at any time. But yeah, this is this is the problem. Check this out, dudes. Check this out. A rocket flight. Why does it look so bad? Hold on. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh my gosh, things are getting worse. They're getting better, then they're getting worse. Okay, cool. A rocket flight is modeled by h of t equals the negative outside the parentheses 2t squared plus 16t plus 5, where h of t is height in yards, t is seconds. How much vertical distance does the rocket cover in its ascent and descent combined? Hard question, but you could do it. I believe in you. So remember to have fun. And yes, I spelt modeled wrong, but you know, what are you going to do? You know, vertical distance up and down compared to horizontal distance. So vertical distance up and down compared to horizontal distance. Because the graph doesn't give us enough information to kind of say what the horizontal distance is going to be. Yeah, and vertical is hard to spell. I will give you I will give you that, Tony. I'm really proud of my computer today. It's trying really hard and it hasn't dropped any frames. It's doing so good. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my crappy laptop. Not crappy, just old. It's an old man. All right, guys. Like 10. I have 10. I'll give you guys a little bit more time than normal, just because obviously. But this is how long it should take at maximum efficiency. That's the time. Yeah, Jordan. Exactly. Yes. This is the next level. You are. This is what like leveling up is in real life. Like it's like in a game, you know, when you get into like a new area, all like the enemies are really hard and have like a ton of HP, and you're like, I can't do this. And then you pick up like a weapon or something, and it like changes everything. That's how this is. So okay, we got our first answer up in here from King Tony, 74 yards. All right, my guy. Let's see if Tony can start the bandwagon here. Maybe. Shad got 30. I didn't even see your answer, Shad. My bad, dude. Shad got 30. Got you, my guy. All right, give you guys a little bit more time on this one just to see if anybody can come out with that answer. And I'm going to show you guys. It's simple. It's simple. I'm going to start. I'm not going to give you guys the answer yet, but I'm going to start breaking this down. I'm going to draw the graph for this. And if you guys have your calculators with you, you can, or if you can pull up Desmos, put this equation in and see what you get. And you're going to get something like this. All right, chill. So that is what the graph looks like. Okay, cool. So I kind of want to go into this one really quick. Venna, I was kind of waiting for your answer, Venna. What'd you get? 37? So you guys have some pretty good answers, I must say, but we are going to go into this, and only one answer can be correct. So here is our graph. This is what the graph looks like when you graph it out. And keep in mind that along this axis is our height, and along this axis is seconds. So we're going to try not to get that twisted as we go through this. That's cool, Jason. Yeah, it's going to feel hard, but that feeling that you're currently going through means that your brain is getting bigger. So that you're just going to have to like push through it, bro. Jordan also got 74. We'll see. Jordan's pretty good on this, so we'll see. It up and down. Jordan does like all of this like hard high level math stuff, and his comment on the question is it go up and down. That's funny, man. You guys crack me up. Okay, so let's see first. Here's our equation. I'm going to rewrite it. This negative 2t squared plus 16t plus 5. This is going to be our A. This is going to be our B, and that's going to be our C. Remember, our equation here is a negative B over 2A for the vertex, the top there. So negative B in this case would be a negative 16, and negative 2 times 2 would be a negative 4. So our vertex is going to be when x equals 4. Start the coordinate here, 4. Okay, so now we have to plug this back into the equation to figure out what our y value is going to be. So plug it right back into this guy. So if t is 4, 4 squared, 16 times negative 2 is a negative 32. 16 times 4 is, I should have this memorized, but for some reason I don't. 24, 64, duh. Plus 64 plus 5. Okay, so this is half. So what we're going to end up with is 37. So this is the pinnacle. If you can get this number, if you can get this 4 and 37 for this point right here, that's really good. That's what's up, because that means that you can take an equation like this and you can identify where the vertex is mathematically without graphing, and that will save you a ton of time. So going back into the graph here, we know what each axis is. We know that this is the height. We know that this is the second. So after 4 seconds of flight, this bro is at its highest it's going to be. Vena, I don't know that there is something called, I forget what it's called, but like when you're around other people, your instincts make you act differently. Like think about like when you just like sing in the shower, how you can just kind of let go and sing, but when you're in front of other people, you have a harder time letting go and singing. That's just like a supernatural thing. So the only thing you can do is just having experience like this, and you will get better at it. Yeah, there's your parabola, Tony. Yeah, exactly. That's your that's your in the money, in the money. Everything's going good. We probably should have sold a long time ago. So yeah, okay, cool. So if you can get this 437, you're a boss. That's awesome. So a couple things I want to point out here. Notice this equation ends with a 5. Okay, so that means this line is bumped up by 5. So let's just imagine that we had the equation of this h of t equals a negative 2t squared plus 16t without the 5 at the end. What happens when we put 0 in for t? Well, that's 0, so 0. So without the 5 at the end, this should be going through the origin, but it's not. It's going through 0, 5. That is our y-intercept, and that's really, really important to know. Another way that you can get this y-intercept, rather than just kind of being a boss, is to plug in 0 for t, 0, 0, 5. So when t is 0, when our time is 0, the rocket's already at 5, which means that it's on a stand. It's on a 5-yard tall, like table or like launch pad or whatever. Because after 0 seconds, it's already at 5. So even without moving, it's at 5. So that's also part of the problem. That's also, yeah, I did trick you. Yes, I tricked you. Yes. Well, dude, what's new, Tony? Tony, what's new? I'm always tricking you guys. So it actually goes from 5 to 37, which is 32 yards going up, and the descent will be 37 from 37 to 0. So totally, how much vertical distance does it cover? In its ascent and descent combined, it covers 32, then 37. Now, if somebody put 5 as an answer, I would be okay with that, or negative 5 as an answer, because then that means that you didn't take the absolute value of the distance, that obviously it goes 5 yards further down than it goes up. So I would have taken negative 5, but I'm going to add the absolute value of these, and oh, the answer is 69 yards. Bang. Nobody got it. Ooh. Yeah. So that's my answer. That's what's up. Did I trick the chat? I did. A lot of good answers here. A lot of really, really good answers. This 74 means you forgot about the 5. This 37 means that you got the pinnacle there. So I mean, at least you got how far up it went. Total. Thanks, Jordan. So yeah, this 30, I don't know where you're at with that shot. But otherwise, good job. Very close. Very, very close. I didn't plan it out like that, okay? That's just the answer, okay? Sometimes that's just the answer, guys. Not, who knows what the question is, but sometimes, yeah, that is the answer. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna give you guys another one. I'm gonna give you guys a piece of redemption material for you guys to rip up really quickly. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna make it slightly. I'm gonna see if I can make this slightly harder though, rather than just giving you this problem again, because I have a feeling if I gave you this problem, like this type of problem again, you'll get it. So I have to adjust it a little bit. So I'm gonna whip up a problem really quick. You guys can just kick it. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Not that it really matters, but okay. All right, I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, here's your redemption. Let me get the, can you handle how to do this? You can do this! I believe in you. I'm passing on my good vibes. So, good luck, guys. You guys can do this. I'm gonna throw the clock up. I know, Jason. I've missed it too. So Emily, what's your answer? All right, that's a minute and a half. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time, obviously. So keep grinding. Okay, first answer in here. 4 seconds from Jordan. Crunchy, what's up, Crunchy? Crunchy's on 16 seconds. Emily agrees. Oh no, dude. He took it away. Russo. Shad's on 16. Crunchy. Ooh, Crunchy wants to change his answer. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll put a dotted line with you to the 4 seconds to just so you know. Emily's on 16 seconds. I got you, Emily. Follow the bandwagon. Well, I don't know which one is on the bandwagon yet. There's not that enough answers to really say where the Jan wagon is. Jason, it's on 16 too. Dude, if I tricked you guys again, I'm gonna be so happy. Why did I get 0? Oh no. Yeah, I think. Well, that. How'd you get 0? Did you plug in 12 for Y? I don't know how you would get 0. But you know, I mean, who knows? Could be right. All right, Speedwagon. Okay, I'm gonna go over this now. Oops, that's for later. If we get into, I was thinking about maybe doing grammar today because I'm kind of doing a bunch of grammar studying myself. Okay, so let's go into talk about how this one works. I'm gonna draw another beautiful graph for your guys' viewing pleasure. Let me just draw this up real quick. That works. All right, so that is the graph, and our rocket or whatever looks something like that. All right, chill. All right, so same thing as before. We're gonna cruise through this. We're gonna crush it up. So this is our equation to find the x value of this vertical point right here, or vertex, whatever you want to call it, the pinnacle, vertex, whatever. It's going to be that negative b over 2a, which should be at this point ingrained into all of our memories. Negative b is 4, so that negative b is going to be a negative 4. 2 times negative 1 is going to be a -2. So what we get here is +2. So the x value of our pinnacle here is 2. So after 2 seconds, we get to the pinnacle. So that's worth noting. What is the pinnacle? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If this could be 1,000, it could be 2. It doesn't matter. What we're looking at is the t. Oh, Tony, what'd you put for an answer, my guy? I didn't even see you, bro. What'd you put for an answer, my man? I don't see your answer, dude. It's not in the chat that I can find it, so I'll tell you. Maybe you forgot to push send. Oh, 4 seconds. I see you now, Tony. My bad. That's my bad. Chill. All right. So 2 seconds up here. Now, this is really chill. We're going to have to find the roots. Okay. So that's when y equals 0. So you could throw it in the quadratic formula. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So our a, keep in mind, is -1. Our b is 4. And our c is 12. So let's throw it up into the program here, shall we? Or actually, I want to write on my desk. That looks a lot nicer, I think. I'm always trying to improve my aesthetic for you guys. Long hours, late into the night, testing camera filters, just trying to get perfect for you guys. Obviously, top of the line of equipment. All right, so -b is -4 plus or minus the square root of b squared 16 minus 4ac. So 4a, that'd be -4. -4 times 12 is -48. So minus a -48. And that's all going to be over 2a. So that's going to be a -2. Lovely. We're doing really great, bros. So what is this 16 plus 48? Of course I know what that is. I don't need to do it out for sure. 14, 60. I knew it was 64. So -4 plus or minus the square root of 64 all over -2. -4 plus or minus 8 all over 2. So here we're going to get our roots, or at least our x value of the roots. So what we're going to have here is 4 over 2 if that's plus, and then if it's that's negative. So that's actually going to be a negative. Don't rush your work, bros. So if it's -4 plus 8, that's going to be 4 over -2. So that's going to be a -2. That's one root. The other root is -4 minus 8. That's going to be a -12 over -2. So 6. Here are our two roots. And that makes sense. This would be the value of -2, 0. And this will be the value of 6, 0. Great. So we have all the information we need. The question is asking, from this pinnacle, how many seconds does it take? From 6 seconds to 2 seconds, that's going to be a total of 4 seconds. Yeah. Good job. And Crunchy, I'll kind of half include Crunchy's name because you can see the dotted lines. He wishes he could change it. Oh, what's up, man? What's up, Tejas? So yeah, that's how this one goes down. All right, very nice, very, very nice. I don't know if I could say the redemption is 100% real, but this 16 here, that 16 for the people who did get 16, I mean, it's pretty solid. This 16 is the y value of the pinnacle. 2, 16. So it does get as tall as 16 yards, not 16 seconds. Keep in mind that the y is the height and this t or this x is the second. So very nice. Very nice. Good job. Overall, very, very nice. Noise. But even though... yeah. Oh, Russo. Yeah, you redeemed yourself. Dude, congratulations, you've redeemed yourself. How does it feel to finally achieve redemption? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's how this goes down. That's how these questions go down. And that's why it's kind of important to be able to find the roots using the quadratic formula like this, and also to be able to find the vertex. Those are the two skills. So now I'm going to see if I can throw you guys... yeah, we'll see on the next one, Tejas, how you do. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of a difficult problem to maybe a slight curveball, something that you haven't seen before. But yeah, maybe you have seen it before, but it's the next step. So, you know, we got to do it. BRB. All right, bros. All right. So here is the next question, and I made it multiple choice. Why? Because you guys earned it. You guys have done good work. You guys get a little bit of options now. Here's the clock. Let's get it. Dude, good luck with your bio, Rusum. Peace, bro. You asked everybody to clap for you. That's so funny. All right. Jason, you just guessed. Okay, so that was a minute and a half. I think I got everybody's answer. Emily, Shad, yeah, I got you. Russo, got you. So a little bit of a split in the chat. Very exciting. I'm excited. I'm having a good time. I am. This has been great. Tejas, I already got your answer, man. I already got your answer up top here. All right. So, what is that, Crunchy? You picky A? I got you, man. Good picky. All right. So Russo wants to change. Tejas is rage quitting. What's what's new? All right. So that's why it's so important to be precise when you're working, because yeah, now that you're like staring at the problem for like 30 seconds after you answer it, you're like, oh, I want to change my answer now. But on a real test, you're like already on to the next problem. So yeah, see you, Crunchy. Be easy, guy. So yeah, just keep in mind that precision is king on this type of things. A lot of people know the material, but can you know the material and also be really precise while you do it? So I'm going to write out the equation again. We got this 2x squared minus 15x plus 29. Heinous. I'm not going to try to just straight up factor this, but we can put it in the quadratic formula. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's going to be a pain. It really is going to be a pain, but this is the only way you can kind of do this. So let's go into it. Our negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared. Is that 225? I keep forgetting. Yeah. It is 225. So 225 minus 4 times a times c over negative 2a. No, just all over 2a. I don't know why I put that negative there. Sometimes I forget the quadratic formula, but that's what's up. So you just factored and guessed. Ooh, that's a hard thing to factor. So let's bust into here. What's 29 times 8? 170, 16, 23, 231. So boom, We already know the answer. That's why they call this the determinant. So I'm going to rewrite it so you guys can see this. Plus or minus the square root of 225 minus 231 over 2 times the quantity of 2. So that's it. B squared minus 4a. Yeah, exactly. Well, Tejas, why did you do that, my guy? So yeah, this is the determinant. This underneath the radical here is what they refer to as the determinant. So notice this 225 is smaller than 230. So we're going to get a negative answer under the radical. Because it's negative under the radical, we know that our answer is going to feature I, and I is imaginary. So because it's negative under this radical, there are no roots. The answer is D. That's what's up. Absolute legends. Jason, Emily, Venna, Shad, Tony, Oop. So what the graph of this actually looks like is something like this, where we have it. It looks like it wants to, but it doesn't quite touch. And because of this, there are no real roots. The only roots we have are quote, quote, imaginary. So that's what you broke the law, bro. You broke the law. Send these people to jail. Get them. I think all of you guys who put A should be sent to jail, but that's my opinion. Yeah, Jason, dude, you got it right, my guy. Very nice, very nice. And to all these other cats, obviously, the work is incredible. It isn't imaginary, it's just lateral. I'm going to lock you up, bro. Yeah, I don't know what lateral. Isn't it the discriminant? Yeah, Tony, that's what it's called. It's on a different plane. Yeah, if you add an imaginary axis to the graph, like if you were to, a lot of people add a third dimension this direction on the graph, so it's like 3D, and that's your imaginary line, then yeah. Tyler, I heard colleges look at your social media. Is that true? Yes, that's very true. Like, dude, like, what do they say? It's like, no, I have too much to live for. Sorry, Tejas, we're gonna lock you up, man. You forgot to use the determinant. We're gonna lock you up. That's just how it goes. I'm not the one making the rules. I'm just telling you what's probably gonna happen. So yeah, they do look at your social media. They look at everything, dude, because they're just trying to like for example, if you're gonna do something to embarrass the college, like let's say you love making videos that where you go into a store and you throw everything off the shelves onto the ground. It's like if you make those types of videos and they find them, they're gonna be like, I don't know if someone who trashes stores is the best fit for our college. But how deep they look into your social media, I'm not sure. Will they see if you have a telegraph page? Will they look at that? I mean, I don't know. They'll probably just look at your Twitter and your Instagram and your Facebook, your official accounts on that. So that's what I would say as far as advice. I brainwashed you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're on incognito mode, that's right, Kira. Incognito mode, even the CIA, dude. I got friends at the NSA. I got friends at the CIA. They're like, we can't handle incognito mode. It's the perfect. It's what hackers use. They just throw on incognito mode and then hack the CIA. CIA can't track them. So yeah, make sure you're always browsing on incognito mode, just so the CIA can't find you. Yeah, they could totally find you. They don't care. So yeah, just be good though. Just make sure that you're being I don't know, that you're just representing yourself the way that you want to be represented, because even if you go down for it, at least if it's you and you feel this is just me being me, then maybe college isn't the right thing for you anyways. Yeah, Shad's in 9th grade. He's a big brain. He's a big brain dude. So yeah, bros, that's what's up. Let me see. I think this week I want to get into grammar. I want to finish the quadratic stuff that we've been working on. Let's see, the best way to hide my math history, they see your internet history. No, I don't think that the college looks at your internet browser history. I don't think anybody can look at that other than the NSA or whatever. So no, colleges are not going to care that you Google searched whatever. Like they don't care. Yeah. Fourth Amendment? What? Isn't that like you shouldn't like you don't have to quarter like quarter the Queen's men or something like that? The IRS is scam. Yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah, they don't see your internet history. They don't care about that. All they care about is that, that you're going to be a good, student. And keep in mind, you're paying the colleges, okay? So if they accept you, you're paying them. They're basically your employee. Keep that straight. Like, a lot of professors are like, oh, I'm so smart and so what? No, you're paying them. So, you know what I mean? Like, keep that in mind. Get a perfect on yours. Yeah, man. 1600, Tony, you can do it, bro. I've had students get perfects before, dude. So, I mean, it's possible, but you got to be legit. Like, you got to be super legit on all of the problems. No redemption. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna duck out of here. Let me throw on some tunes here. I don't know why that isn't not working for me recently. There it is. All right, chill. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys have any questions, like even if it's just like on your homework and you guys need a little bit of help, that's my email. You guys, I'm totally open for you guys. I know there's like services that you can like buy where there's like tutors waiting for you or whatever. I used to work for one of them. They pay you like something ridiculous, like something like, what was it? What was the payment? I think they paid me 50 cents for every question I answered. So it's like this like service or an app where you can like take a photo of a question and send it to a tutor, and then the tutor explains it to you and sends you the answer back. And I used to do that, and you get paid 50 cents a question. So I used to just sit there and just grind through hundreds of questions to make money throughout the week. Yeah, I work for you guys. This man's been injecting me with big brain power. It's like that movie Limitless when he like takes these pills and becomes big brain. That's like you, dude. That's like you, Crunchy. Yeah. But could you say that about YouTubers because of AdSense? Kind of. I mean, I make pennies a day, so it's not like I'm making tons of money. Yeah. Can I have the app? I don't remember the name of the app. I think it was what was the name of it? I think it started with an I. It was like 2 years ago, dude. Yeah, dude, Kira, you can make some money on that, bro. Because you don't have to be like, they don't check your credentials. You could just sign up to be a tutor, dude. You have to like pass these tests. They have like tests. And then if you pass them, let me see if I can find that. No, I don't have my iPad with me. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just crack. Don't do crack. Crack is whack, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be grinding through the month of December. I'm going to be releasing more content, some more videos really soon on Trig and all that other stuff. But yeah, dudes, I'm going to get out of here. So keep it easy. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Good stuff. If you have any questions or anything in the meanwhile, that's my email. See ya.